Hey, what's happening, guys? MikMe here. For those of you guys that don't know, I'm actually a security consultant for a number of tech companies in the healthcare and high-tech industry. So a lot of my friends actually ask me all the time whenever they get breaches or some fake emails or some suspicious looking emails. And lately, Facebook, of course, has been announced that they have discovered a breach back in late September 2018. All right, so here's how to find out whether or not Facebook has figured out whether or not your account was actually breached. So you can visit it by doing this particular link right here. I'll have it specially linked down below in the video description. And they will let you know if you are actually part of the actual breach that they have actually discovered. However, they're still investigating all this. So even if you check it right now, there's a chance that later on they might find out that, hey, maybe actually more people got or less people got their information breached. They found out this information about a potential breach purely not by accident, but by actually checking their logs and finding out a lot of activity that could have happened. The thing about this is that there's not a whole lot that you can do about it if your information was already breached, other than to go ahead and keep an eye out on your other accounts. And what's important to know about this is that your password was not actually breached in a case like this. So changing your password on Facebook isn't going to help. However, Facebook in their Help Center and Security Center actually have some pretty decent tools for you to go ahead and monitor and review things that have happened and devices and locations that you've previously logged into before and authorizations that you have that you can go ahead and find out in their actual Help Center. And you can go ahead and make adjustments there. So anyway, going back to the security notice breach, if you click the link down below, you got to be logged into Facebook, of course. They tell you a little bit about some information about what you can do. All fairly decent advice. Now, finally, the final question down below is whether or not your Facebook account was impacted by the security issue, and they will tell you. So in my case, is based on what we've learned so far, your Facebook account has not been impacted by the security incident. If we find more Facebook accounts were impacted, we will reset their access tokens and notify those accounts. So if you were actually impacted and they found out later, technically when you log in, they should have an alert at the top to let you know that you have been impacted and send you right to this page. That will give you information about things that you can do to help remediate some of the information that may have been stolen. But know this though, if you had the information on Facebook between September 14th and September 27th, there's a good chance that they were able to access a lot of the key information or private information that you thought was private on Facebook, depending on your privacy settings, of course. There's nothing that you can possibly do about that now. Facebook already took the action. They've already revoked the tokens and basically they revoked access to the Facebook platform without requiring people to log in once again. Okay, so there's some links down here that you can find out about how this attack took place and information that they have found and discovered so far and are willing to share or required to share through some laws about data breaches. And you should definitely go check those out. I mean, even if you weren't impacted by the security issue, you should know that. Now, what's great is two important things is that one, your Facebook passwords were not actually breached in this. This was about the token security. Somehow they managed to get access to those, which means they could have accessed anything on your Facebook account really throughout that period of time from September 24th through the 27th. That's a lot of time, but there's also a lot of accounts on there. So, you know, if you're a hacker, you're probably going to focus more on the high impact and more popular Facebook accounts. So if you're a person like me that doesn't actually use Facebook that much, I'm not a high target. But even with that said, I still have a lot of private information and pictures on there. And second major thing you should know about this is that in case you didn't already realize, none of your information that you put online is technically always 100% safe, right? There are some places more that I'm more willing to trust than others, and obviously, unless you've been living on a rock, you should know that Facebook is definitely not one of those places that has the best security in the world. And Always keep that in mind. So never ever post or put something online on a social media platform, particularly one that we all use for free. We don't actually pay for the service, and expect that the security is going to be the best in the world, even as much money they have. We, and our contract with Facebook is pretty iffy. It's not the same thing as if you pay for a service where you have a special agreement about certain things, right? Facebook definitely limits your liability, their liability, and we don't pay for a service directly anyways. All right, so that's enough about that. I didn't want to ramble too long about it. If you have any questions, feel free to link down below. There's actually a lot of great information out there already, and I just wanted to just make this quick little video, point out the note here, and that maybe you should bookmark it, and try to stay safe. Be aware and be really wary about emails and messages that you get. On another note, there was a hoax recently that went viral about some sort of message. I didn't get it, but I noticed a bunch of friends had said something about, hey, if you get a friend request from another person, it's not me. That's a complete hoax. There was actually no major breach about that, and it had nothing to do, as far as everybody knows, about this particular security issue. All right, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, again, comment down below. You can find me on Twitter @MikMe, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.